So I am just a little bit into chapter 26, and we gotta talk about some shit. So in a previous Shallan chapter, she's talking to Pattern, and Pattern says that Spren are, like shattered power of honor, cultivation, and odium. So I know honor is like the shard here, that's the dude that Dalinar was seeing in his visions that was talking to him. I'm assuming cultivation is the other shard of this planet, and odium is the shard going around killing other shards. So does Roshar have three shards that it's influenced by? Because that's pretty wild. Also, Tin is pretty cool. I like that Tin is like, hey, so like, you're totally lying, and like you're doing a con, right? I'm really good at cons. We should totally do it together. And Shallan's like, no, I'm genuinely, I'm Shallan. And she's like, yeah, okay, sure, totally. And then the next chapter has the bridgemen all learning to like ride horses, and Adolin is just being a butt to Kaladin like normal. And then he's saying like, hey, you're riding like the kitty horse. You should go and like ride that one. And Kaladin's like, you know what? I'm gonna. And then he gets bucked off it real bad, which is hilarious. And like, I understand he said like, you know, I have to pick this one because I'm afraid of him and I need to beat the fear. But on the other hand, he for sure did it just to like prove Adolin wrong. Like, come on. But then Kaladin sees Dalinar and Amaram talking to each other, and they're like laughing and having a good time. So I don't like that. Also, there's something else that's been in the back of my mind for a while, and I don't know how I feel about it. So Moash at first was the one guy who was like undermining Kaladin left and right when he first got to Bridge 4. And then he's the guy who like is super invested in everything that they're learning and picking up these skills. But he also is like, hey, the Light Eyes are the enemy. Don't forget that. Even when Dalinar gives up the Shard Blade for him, he's still a Light Eyes. And so Moash, he's like picking up stuff. He's the best fighter outside of Kaladin. And I just found out in the last in the last chapter, that Moash went out on the balcony where the king fell. I just got a bad feeling. I feel like Moash is going to end up being one of those characters where it's like, there's the good guy, and then there's like the good guy's brother or the good guy's sidekick that like can't get over his hatred and then becomes the bad guy. And honestly, that would suck for Kaladin. And I just got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling, and I don't want to have a bad feeling because Moash was like the one dude that was like, yeah, we should listen to Kaladin. And like, he always had his back. I don't know.